It talks from my not my kitchen. This is my bedroom. My hair. I just woke up. So that's all. That's it. Anyways, um, I just read through Obadiah. Now this one, people forget about it, and I'm like, you're right. And so it is interesting as I get into this because um, Obadiah is one that you don't really hear about. Like you hear the name, but people aren't like, oh, let's go to that one. It's also really short. Um, so it's mostly. I'm just gonna go off the notes here. And they say it says the historical background because I was like, I don't understand. It talks about the Edom, and it mentions that the Edomites all throughout the Bible, but it's one of those things that's like there's so many groups of people that Israel has to fight that you kind of forget about some of them, and then sometimes they fight other ones for longer periods of time. So it's been a long time since I heard about the Edomites. Um, but the Edomites, right, are Esau's descendants. Um, so Jacob and Esau. Jacob is Israel. Edom, Esau has the Edomites. They have their own basically inheritance. Esau lost his birthright, and the Edomites settled southeast of the Dead Sea. Um, but they refused to allow the Israelites to pass through their territory on their way into the Promised Land. God instructed the Israelites not to hate the Edomites because of their related ancestry, but they still felt residual hostility. And so they divided into two cultures, and let's see, Edom revolted and even named it their own king. Under Amaziah's reign, Israel attacked and crushed Edom. During Ahaz's reign, Edom attacked Judah. So basically, they've been fighting. Um, but God comes through Obadiah and goes basically talking to Israel. Right? It's like Edom that they're going rise. He says, "We have heard a message from the Lord, and an envoy has been sent among the nations. Rise up and let us go to war against her." Basically, he's saying they're gonna get what's coming. Um, and then I love this verse is just cool. Who can bring me down? Though you seem to soar like an eagle, and make your nest among the stars, even from there I will bring you down. That's a cool. That's a cool verse. I like that verse. um, but basically talking about the humbling and talking about the fact that like, yep, Edom is going to once again. I mean, very similar to much of the New Old Testament. Judgment will come. That's basic. That is a lot of it. That especially in this second half of it, talking about, you know, basically a lot from Isaiah and Ezekiel and Jeremiah and all these minor prophets, and talking about the fact that justice, God serves justice, and then talking about how um basically like Judah's not doing well. They've been fighting, right? They gonna have some bad things happen to them. We know this. But they are too. The Edom will also have some terrible things happen to them. So understanding that, like, it says don't gloat, and when you think about it, it's so easy to see other people like what they deserve and go, yeah, yeah, get what you deserve. But you gonna get some, but what happens when you get what you deserve, right? And so I guess trying to live like that and go, when other people, when consequences have to be served, but we don't need to be we don't need to be like, good, they deserve it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, don't be that person who's like happy that other people have to face their consequences. It's important that people face their consequences, but we shouldn't be like, I don't know, it's such like a weird mindset when you're like happy that something bad happens to somebody else. Um Especially because it is a consequence of their actions, because you see it a lot. Um, and we don't need to be those people. Um, Especially because when things change for the right? It's like we're all in this together. We all deserve judgment, and so we don't need to be we don't need to be saying, I'm higher and mighty than you. You deserve this. That's what you get. It's like, no, God is the judge, and we go, we let God do His thing. And then when people need us, we support them. Like, we help them and go, okay, you're going through it. It is a consequence, but that doesn't mean that we're going to give up on you. It doesn't mean that we're going to, like, say, good, you deserve it. It's just, that's just cold. It's just creates hatefulness and then makes other people bitter at you because, yeah. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's a pretty, I mean, and then it just says the Lord says, for the day judgment of the nations, for the day of the Lord is near against all the nations. As you have done, it will be done to you. What you did, what you deserve will return on your own head. Talking about the final judgment, but also judgment in regular life, right? Of like, what you've done comes back to you regardless, because God makes it so. That we do have to face consequences, both positive and negative. Um, so if you don't want to be ridiculed, don't be ridiculing other people. If you don't want other people to be laughing at your misfortune, don't be not laughing at theirs. Like, and when we're in front of God, like, there's no, it don't matter. It don't. We're all guilty. End of story without Jesus. So yeah, um, I don't know. It's very justice heavy of like, and also and letting God be the judge. Like, don't. That's I don't know. That's kind of the main takeaways I got out of this. So yeah.